Hey guys, this is Erin. Um, Basically, today I'm going to be starting a new kind of journey thing. Um, the self love and self acceptance journey. I'm still on that one. Sorry if you see my hand go up and down. I'm petting my dog. Um, Basically, I'm still on that journey, and I've come to a point where I'm comfortable with that. I'm okay. But now I really do need to basically become serious about my weight because it is serious now. Um, I mean, it's always serious when you're dealing with that. Um, Especially for me right now, I am having other health issues because, potentially because of my weight. Like, I don't want to say that it is because of my weight because it's something that I was born with. Um, Basically, right now, I have asthma problems. For those of you who don't know what asthma is, it's essentially you have breathing issues and it can really mess you up if not treated soon. Right now I'm having to use an inhaler every 4 to 6 hours a day, and, I have to use what's known as a chamber. Actually, let me show you what it looks like right now. Okay. Sorry, I had to reach for it. So, this is what it looks like. This is the inhaler part, obviously, and this is what is known as a chamber. The way that it works is that you inhale that first puff as if you would any other inhaler, but all the medicine gets trapped in this. So you have 2 breaths to get all the medicine in from that one puff. Then you do just the one shot. For those of you who don't know how inhalers work, they have a medicine most commonly known as albuterol in them. Sometimes there's other inhalers, but most of the time you're prescribed albuterol. And what you do is you take a full breath, exhale it, make sure there's no more air in your lungs, and then you press down here because this is where all the medicine's at, and you inhale very quickly all of that air as deeply as you can in that one breath, and then you hold that breath for 5 full seconds. Then when you release and exhale your breath, you do it very, very slowly. With the addition of an inhaler, the inhaling will happen twice, you'll repeat that first puff again, for 2 puffs. Basically, all the medicine that you weren't able to inhale that first time, you can now take the rest of it in a second breath. You do that second breath the way that you did the first one, but without pressing on the medication to dispense. So basically, this allows you to get more of the medication than you would if you didn't have it. I find it very useful. Something I forgot to mention, before you actually take the puff of the medication, you need to shake the inhaler very well. And when you first get the inhaler, like you first open it up, you need to shoot out about 1 or 2 puffs of the medication just into the air, whatever. but that way you've now activated the inhaler and it's ready for use. Most inhalers, or at least the one that I have right now, they've got a little counter right there, so it lets you know kind of how many puffs you have left in the container before it goes either bad or empties or anything like that. So anyway, I'm having issues right now with that. So we don't know why it's been activated now. Usually asthma, its onset is when you're much younger than I am. I'm 23 right now. You're usually presented with it before age 10. So it's a definitely late onset of asthma for me. I'm really hoping that's not what it is, because I watched my mom struggle with it for years. But if it is, obviously we're getting it as soon as we can. Anyway, as far as the weight loss journey is concerned, I just weighed myself and I am 249 pounds even. Like I just stated, I'm 23. That's bad under any circumstance. Like, I'm all about self-love and self-acceptance and stuff like that, but I'm also all about trying to be as healthy as I can be with what is in my control. So, I know that I can control my diet choices and basically make better ones and make better overall decisions. Because of the chronic pain that I have, I'm not really able to do like the exercises that would really help you to lose weight. Mostly what I would be able to do is stuff to at least make myself fit. And then go from there. Which, that if that's what I've got to do, that's what I've got to do. I'm not going to let this rule my life. I believe that I can do this, but it's kind of difficult to do that when you kind of feel like you're on your own. And right now that is kind of what I feel like. But basically what I'm going to be doing involving YouTube is I'm going to be starting to post videos kind of as like a diary thing about, how I'm doing and, how I'm either progressing or sliding or something like that, which means, sometimes I'll be shooting late at night or I'll be doing it during the day, but basically the videos are going to be up there for you guys to see the journey both in its beauty and in its pain. I want people to see that this can be done, and that just because it hasn't worked before doesn't mean that it can't work now. I'm someone who really tries to educate myself on nutrition and what I can do to better my own situation. Because, I take medication. I take things that, none of those medications are for weight, thank goodness, but, I still have to take them and they still have an effect. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be very rough. And, luckily I have another friend who's going to be going through something similar that I am going to be doing. For her, it's about getting healthy and, at least fit. And, she doesn't have, at least never that she's made me aware, she doesn't have the kind of health issues that I have. She's doing it strictly, because she wants to. And I'm doing it because not only do I want to, but I need to. And I'm also here to kind of say, like, you can love yourself and you can accept yourself as you are, because that's a huge part of this journey, is that you don't sit there in the mirror going, oh, I hate this, I hate that, blah, 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 blah. You can't hate yourself. You cannot do that. You know, you need to learn to love who you are, because who you are is not your body, it's not your weight, it's not any of those things. What it is, in fact, it's your soul, it's your very being, your core, you know, who you are, not what your body is right now. Because our bodies are a vessel that we're given to do amazing things in this life. You know, it might sound weird for me to be saying that, given how, you know, my last few videos have been, you know, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, for me anyway. You know, getting to do these things, they are therapeutic, and for me, these videos are going to keep me accountable, because for all I know, someone out there is gonna see it at some point in time, and, you know, they may be the one that needs the encouragement even more than I do when I shoot the video. You know, and I don't mind being that encouragement, whether it be them saying, I don't want to end up like that, or them saying, wow, this chick's really strong, I kind of want to see what she's about. You know, whatever, you know, is going on that way, fine. But basically what I'm going to be doing, not only shooting the video, but what I'm going to be trying to do, at least diet-wise, is I have a NutriBullet 900 series, and basically I'm going to be doing the largest size cup for my for my breakfast every morning, which is a 32-ounce cup. Like, it's big. And then for lunch, I'd be doing the 24-ounce cup, which is the next size down. And then, you know, the NutriBullet also came with little 18-ounce cups as well. They're designed for more the on-the-go situation, but I'm going to be preserving those for times where maybe I'm just really hungry and need a little more than that. So, more than whatever that particular meal size was supposed to be. And then, like, for dinner, I'd be doing, you know, like, white meat protein and fish, and, you know, eggs are obviously a big thing for me. I love eggs. So stuff like that, just like some protein choices that are leaner and lighter, and, you know, obviously I'd season it however I want it. I'm not just going to leave it bland or anything, but, you know, eating a vegetable like maybe a slightly cooked broccoli or something like that as a side, like, it's going to be different and difficult, but I'm looking forward to it and seeing what happens. I'm going to switch to a new video now.